I'm back. I am back to my favorite show ever. I'm always worried about watching Game of Thrones or rewatching it again because I get too hooked. It takes over my world. I wake up and I have to watch an episode. I'm eating, I have to watch an episode. Before I sleep, I have to watch an episode. So yeah, I get scared. Season 1, I forgot how quickly it gets good. White Walkers are introduced right from the start. Ned has a person killed right from the start. You understand this world. You understand it's harsh, it's dark, there's gonna be a lot of death and a lot of crazy fantasy is going to happen. This is not going to be an in-depth look into this season. I'm just going to talk about my favorite parts and moments because it's over 10 years old. If you haven't watched this, then like, what are you doing? Ned. I respect that he wants to be an honorable person. He wants to do the right thing, but he is trying to play a game where everybody else is cheating and he is the only one not cheating. So he is obviously always going to lose. But also he is put in bad situations. For example, his wife taking Tyrion as a prisoner is possibly the dumbest shit ever. And just to quickly talk about Catelyn, same shit. Oh man. She makes me mad, bro. She makes me mad because she makes such bad decisions. Not just this season. In the next season, she does dumb shit. And in this season, it's taking Tyrion. And the worst part about taking Tyrion is he ends up walking free. This is like the biggest fumble ever. And also just going back to Ned. Robert dying is also not ideal for him because Ned is not ruthless. Renly and Littlefinger tell him that if you don't take power, Cersei will take over, and that is what she did. And Ned got betrayed by Littlefinger and he ended up dying. So yeah, as I said, he was always going to lose, bro. He's too good. Like, he's just too good of a person. And just a quick side note, Catelyn's sister Lysa is on an absolute mad one. Your child is too old for that. One of the most shocking things ever is Ned's beheading, and even in this rewatch, it still felt like insane. It still felt like something that should not happen in normal shows. It still did kind of shock me because I thought it was going to happen in the last episode, like almost like a cliffhanger type of thing, but no, that doesn't happen. This also really cemented Joffrey as a proper villain, and even afterwards he made Sansa look at the heads. Yeah, he's just crazy. The thing about Joffrey is that he is just purely just insane. Like, he doesn't even like women, he doesn't like to drink, he's just insane to the point where there's moments that even Cersei is like, oh shit, what is wrong with this kid? And Cersei is freaking insane as well. For the Stark children, Arya trying to do her thing, trying to learn how to fight, and she may seem wild, but she's not like wild like a dumbass. She is more calculated. She just wants to learn how to fight. Now you have Sansa, who is the opposite of Arya. She wants to be a queen, a proper lady. I know she's young in the first season, obviously, but goddamn, she is annoying. I can't lie, she's annoying. She does quickly find out that what she wants is not what she thinks it's going to be. Like, it's not going to be all happy fairy tale type of story here. I do feel bad for her. At times, it just feels like her character is there to be a punching bag. She's just there for Littlefinger to show how manipulative he is, or for Joffrey to show how evil he is. This is pretty much the case for like 3-ish seasons. Like, she is not in control of her path. Whereas all her other siblings, literally, they are all in control of what they're doing. Sansa has to just sit there and just freaking deal with Joffrey and Littlefinger and everyone else, which is unlucky because that's just how her character is. So I'm not gonna blame like her for that. And also you have Robb, who declares war, he becomes king of the north and he captures Jaime. He was cooking in this season. He was cooking. And you have Jon Snow, who is out there in the snow. He's doing his thing. I think the main thing about this season was just him him showing his character and like how nice of a person he is and like why people ultimately like him. So yeah, that was good. That was good stuff. Going to the Lannisters, Jaime, I forgot like how ruthless he is. Wait, before I go to Jaime, Bran and Rickon, well, Rickon doesn't really matter, but Bran, in this season, he just kind of is slowly building up to his three-eyed raven shit. I mean, yeah, it was interesting. Like, it wasn't anything crazy, but like, it's building up. Okay, back to Jaime. Jaime is ruthless. Like, yes, I know he pushes Bran out the window and he has a crazy ego, but I forgot how crazy his ego was. Tyrion is like the best character for me, like straight away. He is unapologetically himself. He is witty. He is smart, and most characters in the show are serious and smart, or just serious and always like brooding. But Tyrion can be those things. He is serious, he is smart, but also he's just funny. Whenever he is on screen, he is just a breath of fresh air because he is just that good. And of course, you have Littlefinger and Varys. These names, bro, there's so many names to remember. Anyways, these are such interesting characters because these are people who work and plan in the shadows. Knowledge is their power. Two very similar characters but with different goals. Varys actually wants to help the realms, whereas Littlefinger just wants power. But as of right now, they both don't have any substantial power in terms of they aren't from noble families, they aren't rich. All they really have is their spies. So they have to work and make their impact felt in different ways. Varys is such an interesting character because even though he is not really power hungry, he still can't really just be super direct with his intentions. Even in this season, he may like Ned and he may feel like Ned is overall good for the realms, but he can't risk saving him. So he just has to stand by and watch him die because he is a long game player and he will try stay in the game as long as possible for the best outcome, I guess. Also, I did love whenever Varys and Littlefinger had their little conversations. They're just really well written, first of all, and they're both smart characters who they may be saying one thing but they mean something else. Now, going into Daenerys,